understand, Dave, but we're not ready yet. Again, you know, we had a big issue with the monitor not turning off, so therefore we couldn't actually start the stream properly on time. And now you're going to seriously yell at me while I'm still trying to get the second monitor open just before saying, oh, by the way, Render, we're late. I know. See? Nvidia is even downloading stuff right now. What do you want me to do about it? Oh, hey, guys. How's it going? It's the final Render here. Whoa, voice crack. Hey, how are you, gang? Nice to see you. Oh, man, you know, we're not ready to stream, but I thought, you know, we're ready enough to at least kind of get the ball rolling. How are we all? Are we all okay? I hope you can see me, because I can't actually see your chat yet. I need to go ahead and pull this up on the side, so hopefully we can go ahead and have some fantastic conversations. We're going back to the creation kit today, which is fantastic to know, because whilst I love playing the games and stuff... Oh, hey, guys. Yep, okay, I can go ahead and see myself on the stream there. That is fantastic. Fantastic stuff. How are we all? Are we all okay? Yes, I can see we've got some of the old regulars here. You know, we've got Scotsman Games there saying, are you Normie? Normie? Who is Normie? I don't know who Normie is. I assume he's a pretty cool dude. Shadow Duck says Mike is too quiet. That's okay. There we go. Microphone's turned up a little bit there. Microphone's been turned up a little bit. Obviously, a bit of a new environment and stuff like that. I haven't streamed sitting down since we got the Vive, so therefore I've had to rearrange the environment a little bit to accommodate this sit-in environment. And my hair is an absolute terrible, isn't it? Let's just get it out of the way. Hair is absolutely ridiculous today. I haven't judged it. Oh, for God's sake. What am I gonna do? What am I gonna do, Gromit? Yes, I know 8-Bit Ryan is there. What am I going to do? Go ahead and pull the chat up right there so people can see. Oh, God. Absolutely ridiculous. As I said, I look like Ace Ventura's been sat on. Probably by an elephant or something. Oh, I don't know. I don't know what I'm going to do with the hair. I don't know. Maybe I'll just... There we go. There. How's that? Hey? Do I look windswept and interesting? Was that the term that all the adverts used? And now my screens have gone dead. And now they're back. Okay, fantastic. What else are people saying then in the chat? What else are people saying then? Try to ignore comments about the hair, because I know it's awful. Okay, let's see. Just go ahead and scroll through the chat right there. We got Rob Dunn here saying hello. Hello there, Rob Dunn. How are you, buddy? Nice to see you. Oh, now my monitors are working. I can actually start loading the mod, can't I? Yes, I haven't actually touched the Creature Kit in a while. I went into it earlier just to update it, because I didn't want to go ahead and find out that, you know, I couldn't even launch it come at stream time. But hey, here's what it is. Oh, what was that right there? Ottoman Cat has donated €5 through Super Chat and says, what do they say? It says, defend kebab, kebab strong. Otto. Everyone go ahead and chant Otto Ottoman in the chat for going ahead and donating €5 via the Super Chat. That's fantastic. Oh no, now the creation kit's not working. Oh no. Dave, you see what you've done now, Dave? Now the creation kit's broken. Screens are turning on and off, everything's breaking. What's going on? Why is this here now? Why has the screen gone black? No one likes a black screen, Gromit. Oh my, this is... What's going on now? Now what's going on? Oh, it's because friggin' Nvidia is downloading and installing updates. Check this out, people. If it will even let me show what's happening. It probably won't if it's installing updates. But yeah, freaking Nvidia is here. Always causing trouble, Nvidia. What if I go ahead and try to get a new display capture? That might help. Go ahead and open old OBS there and window capture, display capture. Display capture 2. Yep, now it's not even letting me pull up a display capture. Until it's finished downloading this update. Well, isn't this fantastic, people? I'm going to use this time to go in and grab the comb so I can maybe sort my hair out. Talk amongst yourselves, students. back now then, people. I am back. Let's see if we can get the display capture working now, seeing as Nvidia decided to install a driver as I really needed it not to, you know what I'm saying? Okay, so, display capture, properties. Nothing there. Don't tell me I've got to like close OBS or something. That would be an absolute disaster. I really don't want to do that, in fact. Display capture. Ooh, I might have to close OBS. This is gonna suck. The stream may get off for a very short moment. See you in a moment. Very short moment. Technical issues. Alrighty, so we should be back now. We should be back now. But it has gone ahead and put my display capture on the top. That's no worry, I can cope with that. Let's go ahead and sort all this out. Bring back all the graphics and bring back me, of course. What can I say? Oh, hello there. Alright, so I am back now. And the display capture is back. Thanks, Nvidia. Go ahead and update my drivers just as I'm about to start the stream. Well, that explains why we were like a minute or so late, because of the friggin' monitor not working. That explains it. Doesn't explain why the creation kit crashed. Doesn't explain that. But let's just roll with it. Let's just roll with it, shall we? Okay, so I suppose it's a good thing it updated the drivers then, because I need Shadowplay to actually record all of the mod building anyway. So it's probably a good thing in the long run. What can I say? So, can I still get your chat and stuff? Okay, yeah, let's see if I can bring this back now then. Okay, so what are people saying then? What are people saying? Let's go ahead and read what's up. Seb Harvey says, how do you link your Bethesda account to your Steam account? Oh, I don't remember. I think it's just on the website. Can you even link your Bethesda account to your Steam? Or can you only link it to like your PSN and stuff? I honestly don't remember. Angry Gamer 12 says, hello Final Render. How's your day been? It's been alright, thanks buddy. It's been alright. I've been having a lot of fun today. I've been playing Welcome to the Game 2, which is a horror game, which I actually played the first one on the channel when it was pretty new. That was quite a long time ago now. Let's like sort something out on the wall there. And yeah, it's a really cool horror game about browsing the deep web. I don't think I'll do it on the channel. But it is good fun. It is very good fun. The first game was great fun anyway. And the second one seems a lot better actually. But since it's a horror game, there's lots of nudity, there's lots of drugs and nastiness and stuff. So therefore I don't think I'll stream it. And I don't know if I'll put it on the channel. But maybe at some point, maybe if I really start to enjoy it. But to tell you the truth, I'm a little bit late with it. You know, it came out about a month ago. So most of the people who want to watch videos on it have already seen it many times. And in fact, they've probably already bought it and played it themselves. You know what I'm saying? Laura Elstrud, hello there, says, share spike. Oh, you know what? That's a fantastic idea. Seeing as now all the technical issues are fixed, let's get a share spike up in here. Let's get sharing with the spikes. Let's go ahead and pass the porcupine and share some spikes around. That's fantastic. Mod is loading up now. Okay, so I'm in fact going to be doing the same thing. I'm going to be doing the share spike. If you are new here and you do not know what the share spike is, it's pretty darn simple. The share spike is, if you're watching the stream, you've got to share it. You've got to share it using one of the share buttons below the stream on Facebook, MySpace, Twitter, Bieber, Instagram, whatever it is they call. There's so many of them nowadays. Alright, if I could just go ahead and find one right here. I'm going to be doing it to my personal Twitter. Boom. Okay, so we are now streaming in the creation kit with only 3 or 4 technical issues. Come watch now. And then fix that spelling mistake right there. And then tweet. Boom! That is my part of the share spike done. You guys got to go ahead and do the same now. You guys got to go ahead and do the same. You got to take part in the share spike, because the more people we get watching, the happier the stream will be. So let's go. Am I right? Am I right? I certainly hope I'm right. If I'm not right, then I don't know why you're watching me. Okay, so that's loaded now. Then we need to go ahead and load up our actual cell, don't we? Our Diamond City cell. Indeed we do. Diamond City Sisters for life! Alright, so what else? Hell, still looks absolutely atrocious. I don't know what I'm going to do with it. Can I do anything with it, or is it a lost cause at this part? It might just be a lost cause, you know? What if I just have the comb in there like this permanently? You know? I look like the kid from the Flintstones with the bone in his head constantly. What's he called? Bonehead? I don't know. I don't know. Met a man the other day without a nose. How did he smell? Terrible. Huh, I don't know. Comedy. Okay, so what else are people saying then? Creeper Limo says, I miss anything? You've missed all the technical issues, and you've missed some absolute terrible hair disasters. So really, you've come in at a good time, really. You've come in at a bad time. Okay. So now our mod is loaded. Oh, it's been a while since we've done this. I feel as if it was time to go back and do this mod. Oh dear. Because we've done a lot of stuff playing games on stream and stuff, and that's obviously great fun. It really is great fun. But we do need to keep making progress on this as well, you know? We need to keep making progress on this because we've put a lot of effort into this so far, and it would be a shame to just leave it in the dust for too long, you know? We need to go ahead and keep it going. Okay, so we're going to be doing all the decorations and stuff now. Obviously, the last, 24 streams of this project was all about making the buildings. And we've done all the buildings now. We might do some more later if we feel as if it needs it, but for now, we're going to be adding decorations and stuff like that. And we'll also be adding NPCs in probably in a few weeks, I suppose, as well. Which will probably have all the sponsors and stuff like that, be guards and stuff like that, which I think will be really cool. I think that'll be really, really cool indeed. But, yeah, let's get going then. Let's get going. Chelsea Taylor says the kid was Bam Bam. Hello there, Chelsea Taylor. How are you? One of our fantastic sponsors, of course. Chelsea Taylor right there. Saying Bam Bam was the kid. That's right. I look like Bam Bam. Dear. Flintstones was a cool show. Very cool show. Shame of the movie. Actually, no, the movie wasn't that bad, actually. No, you think about it. Well, it was pretty terrible. But yeah, I've seen worse. I've seen worse with the same people, for God's sake. Okay, and Mr. Hum says their day is so bad. Well, let's hopefully cheer you up. What can I say? Let's hopefully cheer you up. Otto Ottoman58 says, Render, will you add NPCs while decorating or later? NPCs will probably be in a few weeks' time, but it will be part of this kind of decoration theme. You know what I mean? Because obviously we got the building, the decorating, and then we got the interiors. So we'll probably add NPCs doing the interiors, before the interiors section. Now, here's something I really wanted to do. I noticed this just earlier on when I was testing this. I added this red buoy, or buoy, and I realised it's actually moving, it's animated to be bobbing like it's on the water, and we obviously can't have that. So I'm going to have to go ahead and replace this with a static object of some kind. Go ahead and do this way. Oh, it's been a while since I've done this actually, isn't it? Yeah. Let's go ahead and grab that. Did I even copy it? I need to go ahead and copy the directory of that mod, indeed. Not even mod, model. Okay, that's fantastic, and now we need to go ahead and find a random static object, don't we? It really doesn't matter what kind of static object it is, because we're going to be making a duplicate of whatever it is anyway. As long as it is static, then we can work with it. What else is there? Cybear Red Panda says, where is that music coming from? The music is coming from the soul, because music is the world's language, really. You can give a piece of sheet music to anyone on Earth, and they will play it the exact same way. There's no dialects, there's no differences in speech patterns or different speeds, different syllables. It's the world language, and we can all share it together. That's where the music came from. But the actual answer, of course, is that it came from the YouTube royalty-free section. So that's where I get my music from, if you're curious. Okay, so let's go ahead and add this. Boy static. I know that's not spelled correctly. Or is it? It might be spelled correctly now I'm looking at it, actually. Ooh, don't do that. Boom. Okay. I'm also going to go ahead and copy its ID there. And we'll probably give it a display name. Why not? Just make it easy to find, possibly. Okay. Okay. Going to throw that in there. Excellent stuff. So now, in theory, we can just go ahead and swap this over with the Control F command. Control F brings up the search and replace window. So we can go ahead, select our wildcard and replace it with this, and then hit OK. There we go. So now that's not bobbing around. Okay, that was just a little fix, basically. That was a little fix, something we had to do. And what's the people saying then? What's the people saying? Later the Fall says, sorry to hear that, Mr. Yeah, indeed. Cheer up, buddy. That's what we're here for. And hello, Later the Fallout. Nice to see you. And we also got Kegis Carrot in here. Hello there. Nice to see you. We got all the sponsors in here. Remember, people, how about we go ahead and get some more sponsors today? We need 2 more sponsors to unlock our next emoji. Sponsors, start spamming those emojis so people know what they're missing. Okay, so some of the things we need to do to add decoration to this place is, 1, we need to add lighting. I'm not looking forward to that, because I love lighting places, I really, really do. But it's really hard to like open spaces and still make it look nice. You know, it always looks a bit naff in my honest opinion, but hey, maybe we'll learn some new tactics and stuff. But some things we do have to do, just add like trash decals and stuff like that. Kind of boring, I know, but we'll just kind of continuously add like trash and stuff. And then hopefully, as we think of ideas along the way, we'll just add them along the way. You know what I mean? We'll look at stuff we built earlier and goes, ooh, that could really use a signpost, or that could really use a poster, you know, stuff like that. We'll obviously like big things like this, but we don't really want that. We want little things like trash clumps and stuff like that. That's from a trash bin. There's even this called trash clump, which is not really what we want. That's kind of a bit of land. Trash edge. Ah, see, stuff like this is kind of good. That's the kind of thing we want. Edge 3, no chunks. Ah, stuff like that. Alright, so how about we go ahead and type in just trash edge. Trash edge. I'm on the trash. No, that was wrong. I was meant to say I'm on the edge of trash, but I ended up saying I'm on the trash of edge. Oh, man. Absolute. Where's the cringe alarm? Where's the cringe alarm? Oh, no. Cringe alarm for messing up on my own joke. We haven't had the cringe alarm in ages, actually, have we? Because we've been doing the VR stuff. Okay, what else have we got? We've got everyone saying hello. That's fantastic. That's fantastic. And Ryan Morton says, good to know, late. Fantastic stuff. You guys are all getting to know each other. It's good to know that you guys kind of have fun chatting to each other. It's great. Absolutely fantastic. So this is what I'm talking about. Whilst we want the place to primarily be clean, it doesn't really make much sense to have everything perfectly clean. So you'll just be going ahead and adding bits of trash and rubble and stuff like that. And one thing we will be doing at some point, is to basically just replace all of this flooring. See all this kind of white and green flooring? I want to replace it. I don't like it. It looks too... It stands out too much. It looks too perfect. I don't like it. There's no personality to it. It works, but it looks flat and boring, you know? So I will be keeping an eye out for a replacement material to build up all of our kind of streets with. Not the streets, sorry, they're okay, but they're kind of main areas between the streets. I want to replace them because it just looks... It looks too perfect, you know? I don't like it. I really don't like it. Alright, so just go ahead and add lots of these little things to the edges of stuff to go ahead and give it life, give it character. Very boring, I know, but obviously since we are streaming, put in your suggestions about some of the stuff we can add to this decoration-wise to go ahead and make it look more believable, give it some life and everything like that. What else is there? Kimberly A says, can we get a Dave emoji? Well, if we get 2 more sponsors, then we could certainly try to get a Dave emoji. I don't really know. What would we do for a Dave emoji? Dave! They're asking if we could have an emoji of you. Yeah, so people can go ahead and show the Dave emoji. What? Do you want your ears or something? Like your big ears? What about your big nose? Big nose or big ears? Something like that as an emoji. Maybe both at the same time. I don't know. What do you think? He just carried on eating his Snickers through his nose. Okay. And what else is there? People are going and saying hello. David AMD David says, you rock, mate. Thanks, buddy. That's, there's so many things I just wanted to say, like 4 or 5 different things I could say just shot through my mind, all of which would have rung the cringe alarm. You know, I was going to sing some Bowie, then I was going to sing some Bowie, then, oh, I don't know, you know, just, I've got to try to stop singing on stream. But thank you very much for saying I rock. Rock! That's not a cringe alarm worthy. It was pretty bad, because it was very timid the way I shouted rock. Yeah, very timid. Need to say a bit more aggressive, like Metallica with Dave Hatfield. Yeah, something like that. All right, so go ahead and line up as much of this as possible. Luckily, most of this actually does just kind of snap directly to the floor because the floor is flat, you know, just like the Earth. But hopefully we can go ahead and change it and not have to go ahead and rearrange too many of these things later on, you know, because I really don't want to do that. Okay. Okay, we've got 32 people watching right now. That's pretty good. Remember to go ahead and take part in that share spike. Get as many people in here as possible. It's obviously been a while since we've done stuff with the creation kit. Some people only watch the VR stuff. Some people only watch the game stuff. Some people only watch the creation kit stuff. So we need to go ahead and get as many people in here as possible. But obviously there are a lot of you guys who are just regular viewers non-stop, which is fantastic. Okay, what about I go ahead and show the old Patreon people. Let's go ahead and get the Patreon people scrolling across as well. The Patreon people are very different to the people who donate to the stream, of course, because the Patreon directly goes to funding the stream itself, i.e. paying for the internet connection and the editing software. So therefore, if you support the Patreon, it's a fantastic way to go ahead and keep the channel going. And it's very different to go ahead and donate directly through here. Donating to me, basically goes to me and also to buying games and stuff like that. But going ahead and supporting the Patreon directly keeps the channel alive. Do you know what I mean? So go ahead and support that Patreon if you want to. I need to go ahead and think of some actual benefits for the Patrons, because right now I've only got, you kind of get advertisement for any websites and stuff like that, or your YouTube channel in the descriptions of all the videos, all of them. But I need to go ahead and maybe think of some actual rewards. But I don't really know what I would do that isn't exclusive video content, which I don't really want to do. I don't really want to do exclusive video content. Lower that one a little bit there. Here's a question for you. Where is the Flat Mars Society? You know, there's people who still believe that the Earth is flat and they have the Flat Earth Society. No one ever claims that Mars is flat. I don't get it. Surely the same logic would apply, right? I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy. So just put little bits of trash and stuff around like that instantly makes it look a little bit better. Just a little bit better. And what we could probably do, we could probably go in and actually put trash cans and stuff around as well, like ones up there. Having one right here would actually not be a bad idea. It's right on the street. So therefore people, while they're walking around, we could just go ahead and lean over, throw some trash into this bin. And it's a big bin, you know, it's a big bin. It doesn't have to be like a small little decorative thing. Just make it efficient, you know? You need to put something in the bin, put it in the big bin. And it's right on the edge as well, so you could like tip it over the edge quite easily if you wanted to. You know what I mean? Oh god, look at this hair! Look at this hair! Oh my! My golly, my gosh, I'm tempted to just scrape every kind of bit of gel out of there and just... whatever. I look like friggin' Tobey Maguire in Spider-Man 3. You know, the cringy part of Spider-Man 3. Oh man. I don't know. Let's just roll with it. Just roll with it, whatever. Hair's gonna be bad. Hair's gonna be bad. Forget it. That's even worse. Oh no. Need to get a haircut this week. That's something I need to do this week. Oh, I look so vain, don't I? I look so vain. Is what it is what it is. Okay, so what are people saying then? Bobby Bear says, are we making interior cells? No, we're doing the decorating right now. Interior cells won't be for quite a while. Laura Elder says music is on the louder side. Well, I haven't changed the volumes. Oh, in fact, actually, I did change the volumes, didn't I? Because last stream, everyone said it's way too quiet. And then I listened back to it, and it was way too goddamn loud. Way too goddamn loud. I swear, I got to ignore people on the stream saying things are too quiet. Because they're always wrong. And Brubby says, happy St. George's Day, Final Render. Oh, is it St. George's Day? I didn't even notice. Oh well. Obviously shows I haven't been on Google today. Here's what it is. Well, thank you very much, buddy. That's very kind of you, I guess. Alright, so, here's one thing I really wanted to do for decorations, actually. This will instantly give it some life. I wanted to add all the security lighting. So let's go ahead and do that. Alright, so. Never actually tried to look for these, so let's see if we can go ahead and find them. It'll probably be under a packet of some kind, won't it? The idea with the security lighting is to not actually really illuminate this, but to add the lighting to all the street rails, so we can kind of keep an eye on the lower masses. You know what I mean? It's gonna be very strange to see what it looks like at night with all the extra lighting, but let's see. That's what it's called. Might be under turret, actually. Might be under turret. If we go ahead and throw it under turret, then it might give us the one that's from the workshop, which would be fine. That would be totally fine as well. Or maybe searchlight. It might be like searchlight or something like that. Workshop turret spotlight? That's the light itself. Are there any pack-ins? I've got terms there. If we could find it as a pack-in, then that would be even better. Just go ahead and quickly throw that in there, no problem. You know what I mean? Oh, apparently not. Okay. Maybe search. Might be like searchlight, you know? Okay then, so Bobby Bear 007 Game says, the Descent in Spider-Man 3, I call the Black Plague as he's in a black suit after you will start dancing too. Have you guys seen that video when someone redid all of the noise to the Spider-Man 3 dancing gelled back hair scene, but they did it with realistic noise. Oh, it's so much worse. It's so much worse. It is absolutely cringeworthy. The actual scene itself is cringeworthy. I forgot how bad that scene was. With Tobey Maguire dancing in Spider-Man 3. With the gelled hair when he went all emo. I forgot how bad that was. It is absolutely awful. Maybe Spot. Surely there'll be pack-ins for spotlights. In fact, I know there are. Right now I'm looking for a pack-in. See, stuff like this. A pack-in is basically an object which also has other objects attached to it. It's not a group, but it's very similar. Okay, here we go. Spotlights. 45 degrees on. This might be what I'm after. Let's go ahead and save it here. Drag this in. That is a spotlight, but I want a moving one. Don't know. I need a moving one. But let's see. Spotlight swivel. I presume that's what I want. Spotlight swivel on. Alright, so I think this means this one will move. It will rotate, which is exactly what we need. Yeah, okay, let's try it, let's try it. So the idea is to grab all these spotlights and throw my hand down, flip it and reverse it. And these spotlights are going to be spying on the lower masses, basically. Because obviously, we are doing the dystopian Diamond City with this mod. So we want to be able to go ahead and make it look like they're keeping an eye on the poor down below at all times. Even at night. Not only that, but it should give us like some really nice effects. That didn't quite work. Alright, has it got all of it now? Yes, it's got all of it now. Fantastic. Almost. There we go. Sweet, sweet, sweet. So now that's done, in theory, this should actually light up, right? I honestly have no idea. Let's turn on the old markers. Turn on the markers so we can actually see the actual light itself. Okay, okay. Mr. Holmes says, sorry, Fawn, I can't chat a lot. That's fine, buddy. That's totally fine. No worry. Don't feel guilty. Test Logic says, it's me, Grumpy Mango. Remember? Would you be offended if I said no? I'm going to sound really mean, guys, but never ask a YouTuber if they remember you. Because it makes me look bad if I don't. And I really don't. I'm sorry, buddy. I don't. But thank you very much for going ahead and commenting and joining in the chat. And what else is there? Later the Faller says, hard. Try to stay away from that stuff. What are you talking about here? Yes, you, Mr. Hard, I'm giving you one warning only. In fact, I'm putting you on cooldown. Do not put stuff like that in the chat. You're on timeout for now. And then in a few minutes, you'll be able to go ahead and chat again. But if anything more like that, then you're just going to have to get a ban there. We don't want anything like that in the chat. Okay. So now that's like that. There is a spotlight right there. But is it actually impacting, though? How do I do this, then? I think I need to go ahead and make it... do that so it's nighttime now. Turn on the lighting engine. Or the sky engine. I don't actually know if that's actually going ahead and shining down. Where is the actual light source itself? Because obviously that's the lamp, which is a 3D model of it. But I need the light source itself. Turn the markers back on. This part right here. Oh no, they are packed in together. Really, the best thing to do is probably just to go into game and take a look. Go in game and take a look to see if that's shining down or not. Oh, maybe we could ungroup them. Are they grouped together? If they're grouped together, then we can ungroup it just to go ahead and see. Okay, 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 okay. Chelsea Taylor says, to be honest, I expect a YouTuber to not remember unless you regularly talk to them. Like I never remember people. Well, yeah, it's okay to go ahead and talk to YouTube and stuff like that. Just please don't ask if they remember you, because it makes me look bad. It makes me look bad. It makes me look like a bad person if I don't remember. You know what I mean? So this is the light source right here. There you go. You can see the light source just about shining there. So in other words, this light isn't anywhere near powerful enough. Not anywhere near powerful enough. So what we may need to do is work with it a little bit here. We may need to work with the light source. And once we've done one, in theory, we can just go ahead and copy and paste this same one around. So let's go ahead and grab this light source. Default white light spot is its name. Let's go ahead, grab its name so we can go ahead and duplicate this light and then make our own light source. Because this'll really make a big difference to the way the entire city looks at night, you know what I mean? Default white light spot. This one. Okay, so let's go ahead and duplicate it. Let's call this Diamond City Spotlight. Diamond City Spotlight is what's going to be the name of this one. Okay, so radius is that. And the fall off. I think it's the fall off. I think we want like 0 fall off technically. Because fall off, you know, means how far it can go before it starts to dim out. So if we put the fall off on 0, does that in theory mean that it will shine on forever and ever into eternity? That might be what it means. I haven't really done too much with the lighting engine in this. You know, I've done little bits, but nothing to this scale. Alright, so that's that there. Let's go ahead and see. Can we see the beam if we go ahead and move it near the old, move it near the building again, same as we did. Okay, but yeah, it's same problem, it's not anywhere near powerful enough. Let's see, it might just be like a strength modifier. It might be one simply saying like light strength. Alright, so let's edit here. Radius, I believe, is for circular radius. Tension settings, shadow spotlight, specular. Pulse might be quite cool. Give it a little bit of pulse, why not? Okie dokie, what else are people saying then? What else are people saying then? Okay then, Bobby Bear 007 Games says, I'm still working on the city. It's more of a DC, it's not a hidden city. What's going on there? Fancy stuff. Okay, the Creeper Lima says, by the way, I'm 14 and don't play Minecraft. Awesome, awesome. Like, I never really was too into Minecraft and stuff. And, oh dear, looks like I'm going to have to go ahead and block a person right there. I have to block someone right there. Jesus, Jesus, Jesus. And Andres Dulce is here saying, my God, why are you booing? So mean. Well, basically, we just had to block someone there, which is a shame. Okay, in fact, we've got to block another person right there as well. I'm being serious, guys. Any kind of bullying to people just gets an instant block. No excuses. Because what makes you think it's okay, honestly? Alright, so volumetric intensity. I honestly don't remember how to go ahead and make it more powerful. I honestly don't remember. Like, FOV is field of view, so that is... Maybe we should just try changing some stuff. Just try changing it. I mean, you know, give it a go. What's the worst that can happen? We start again. You know, we've made a duplicate of this. Alright, so that's that there. Yeah, we in fact just changed its radius there. Oh, so we don't want that. Okay, now think about it. It's not in here, is it? In this menu system, go ahead and change the strength. Light data. End distance cap. So if we change this to, say, 0. That did nothing. That did absolutely nothing. I'm trying to think what else had powerful spot. Ooh! The Pridwin had really powerful spotlights. Maybe if we get the Pridwin lights. If we get the Pridwin lights, that might be perfect for us. Well, what are the people saying then? What are the people saying then? Go ahead and see what's up. Yeah, okay, and we're going to have to block someone else there as well. Blocking more people there. And not only that, but I'm also going to go ahead and turn the chat off on screen. Because a lot of the reason why people go ahead and say bad things is because they want to see the bad things going up on the screen. So that's gone. Mr. Hum says 3 people are being mean to Creepo. I have blocked 3 people now. So I believe they are all gone. And Dr. Zombology D9 says, I am here. Hello there, Dr. Zombology D9. Nice to see you again, buddy. Nice to see you. How are you, buddy? Everything okay? Okay. So now that's there. So, lights. Pridwin. Explosion, Pridwin. Pridwin spots searchlight. This might be what I'm after. Because it's really powerful. Let's go ahead and drag this in. I think this is the one I'm thinking of anyway. You see, we've got a lot more distance with this one. Perfect. Now, I know that there are settings to go ahead and adjust them yourself, but I don't know what they were. Let's actually take a look at this Pridwin light here. Let's take a look at its settings to see what about this spotlight makes it shine infinitely. Yes, edit please. Sometimes it doesn't really pop up when you want it to. Oh well, never mind, it is what it is. Okay, what else is there? Vindicator Win says, hey Render, how are you doing, my friend? Not bad, Vindicator. Well, as I said, you know, we have major problems when starting up. Hair is an absolute mess. The hair is not gelled because I just lost like half of the strength in my hair because of all the technical issues. Seriously, no joke. When everything was going wrong before the stream was starting, I was constantly going, ugh. And now my hair's a mess, so it's just going to have to leave it like that. I'll tell you the truth. I pretty much only style my hair when I'm streaming or recording because I don't like doing it. But when I don't have my hair done, everyone says, you look dumb, you look stupid, kill yourself, you look stupid. So I always gel my hair and stuff like that. Not because I'm backing down to people bullying me or anything, but because it's like, well, you know, it's easier to gel my hair than it is to put up with all that rubbish, you know what I mean? Okay, and what else is there? 4th Pixel is here. Hello there, buddy. Nice to see you. To see a nice 4th Pixel as well. And yeah, people obviously were not being very nice to some of the people in the chat, but we've got rid of them already. You know me, guys. You know me. I don't put up with any of that. Not because I like to rule the chat or anything, but simply because I don't want to see that. Nothing upsets me more than bullying, you know. I'm actually going to quit the creation kit. I'm going to quit the creation kit. And we're going to take a look at that spotlight in-game, because I need to know some things about that light. Like, does it move? How does it actually look in-game? You know what I mean? Because there's no point in covering the entire perimeter with spotlights if they look naff, you know? But yeah, welcome to the game 2 right there. Been playing that quite a lot today, and my god, it is awesome. Really scary. Really scary and really tense. But it is fun. It is much better than the first one. Vindicated Win says, Rando, you look absolutely fine. Oh, fabulous, darling. Thank you. Never looked so fabulous in my entire life. Gotta ring that right there. For me. Okay, what else is there? Mr. Says, final, a boss or a tank. How no, he is now awesome, so to speak. Oh, you're calling me a tank? Yeah, I normally play as a tank in Overwatch. So that's something. I normally play as a tank in Overwatch. I haven't played Overwatch in a while, actually. The last time I played Overwatch, it was a week before... What was the name? Brigitte? The latest hero that they introduced. You know, the kind of one who's got the small shield. It was a week before that. That was the last time I played Overwatch. I need to go and play some more. And, oh god. You know what? My mouth is really dry. Really dry. I might be getting ill. I might have to call a doctor. Doctor! My mouth is very dry. Oh, look! A doctor turned up. No joke, people. I've been waiting to do that joke all day. I've been waiting to do that joke all day. Oh dear. Cringe alarm right there. Yes, I know I need to update my looks menu. Yada yada yada. I've been waiting to do that joke all day. I need a doctor. And then grab the Dr. Pepper. God, I'm such cringe. But that's what you subscribe for. Okay. Vindicated Win says, that face in the top corner though. Top, right? I hope you mean in the top right of the stream and not like there's a face in the corner of the room or something like that. Okay. And later the board says, Dr. Pepper! Yeah, damn right. And late to the 4 says, welcome Rossi. Rossi Boy04 says, I'm here. Missed a load of the past episodes. Well, good to know you're here, buddy. Good to know you are here. Fantastic stuff to go ahead and see more people. But yeah, missed a couple of episodes due to phone breaking. Oh man, that totally sucks. I've had times when my main source of going on the internet has been, you know, a phone or a tablet, and it's broken, and it's like, what do I do with life anymore? As depressing as that is, Where is my peasant stick? Go ahead and grab it here. Okay, let's load this up. Okay, so Scotsman Games has an interesting question right here. Scotsman Games says, guys, can I have your vote on a cosplay? I'm gonna make either Dallas from Payday 2 or Echo from Rainbow Six Siege. Well, really, I suppose, if you do Rainbow Six Siege, you're just dressing up as a soldier, really, aren't you? So I say go for the guy from Payday 2. That's a bit more fun, you know? And, you know, people might say, hey, you're like that dude from Dark Knight or something. You know what I mean? RWC2408 says, I thought he was finished. Oh, no, man. This mod ain't finished yet. This is going to take months to complete this mod. It's the biggest project we've ever done. The biggest project we have ever done. So it's going to take a very long time to go ahead and get it completed. But it'll be awesome when it is complete. And on that note, the main reason we stream this build, and do a lot of streaming in general, is because builds like this, we cannot sustain on ad money alone, basically. So therefore, we do them on live stream, and we have the donations open. These streams are entirely ad-free because we have the donations open. So if you've got some money you'd like to go ahead and donate it to the stream, that'll be absolutely fantastic. We can go ahead and keep the streams going, because we can't do big projects like this on ad money alone. You know, it'll take too long as well. That's another thing to keep in mind. So if you've got some money lying around and you feel like donating it, feel free to go ahead and do that here. We have the Patreon open. We also have the Super Chat open, which is the little dollar symbol just in the chat. You should be a little green dollar symbol in the chat. Not only that, but if you go to the, I think it's the second link inside the description where it says donate link here, that takes you to a PayPal donation. So you can also go ahead and donate there. We've had one donation so far. And that donation so far was from Otto Ottoman58, who actually is a cat in this mod, which is pretty awesome. So yeah, feel free to go ahead and do that. And also 2 more sponsors, we unlock the next emoji. We unlock the next emoji as well. In fact, I've got to go ahead and put some of the emojis in the chat right now. If you're a sponsor, you can go ahead and use some of these emojis. I'm just going to go ahead and write some now. I'm doing the cringe one, I'm doing the dog meat one, and I'm also doing the donate emoji. I just put 3 of them in there. So you can go ahead and see them right there. Boom! Those are some of the emojis you get to use if you donate. So, fantastic stuff. Now, Mary, mother of frame rate. Mary, mother of frame rate. What's going on here? I obviously downloaded a bunch of new mods the other day. And it's broken it. It was working fine earlier. It might just be because I'm streaming. Oh no, it's back now. Okay, that was weird. So yeah, we look right here. Otto Ottoman58, because he donated at one point and said, can I be in the mod? So, okay, there we go. Okay, so let's quickly check what we wanted to check. There is our spotlight right there. Alright, it's obviously not lined up properly right now. We need to go ahead and rotate it a little bit. But let's go ahead and set the game hour. Set game hour to 23. 11 o'clock at night. There you go, look at that. Look at that right there. I really want it to rotate. I might have to do some research on how to get that to work and how to get it to rotate. But that looks pretty cool, doesn't it? And we'll just have these around the entire perimeter of the streets, basically. Let's go ahead and... Look at that fog right there. What's going on with that? I don't know what's going on with that fog glitching there, but it looks pretty cool. We'll have to go ahead and see if we can get that effect without it glitching like that, because that looks really, really cool. Really cool. Let's jump on down.
You shoot people, lady? My dad says outside we shoot people.
Alright, so what does it look like? Oh yeah, that looks cool. If we can lower the lens flare a little bit as well, then we'll be in business.
We all pitched in and we want you to have this.
You all pitched in,
You know that?
and you gave me 14 caps. How many of you pitched in? Like 3 of you? I don't know. But yeah, that looks really cool. If we can lower that lens flare effect, find out why that's flickering, and then maybe make it move, and then we'll have a fantastic spotlight system around the entire city, you know? That'll be absolutely ace. Okay, go ahead and quit it out there, and jump back into the creation kit. Alright, so what else are people saying then in the chat? What else are people saying in the chat? Vindicated Win says, I just saw Piper run. Yeah, she actually is down there running around. And Dak says, I'm so excited for this settlement build to be finished. I'm excited to see it finished. But I know it's gonna be very stressful until it is finished. You know what I'm saying? I'm really looking forward to seeing it done. But it's gonna take a long time. Scotsman Games says, is there a Desert Eagle or Deagle or D50 in Fallout as mods? I've not been in Fallout 4 in months. Yes, there absolutely is. In fact, if you go back and look at some of the VR videos, the Fallout VR videos we've been doing, I have a Deagle mod in that. I do have a Desert Eagle mod in that, so you can go ahead and see it there. So yeah, it's a really nice one, actually. Really nice one. I don't know if there's one available on, say, PlayStation 4 and Xbox One. I presume there's one on Xbox One, but I don't know about PlayStation 4, because obviously I'm on PC. So I don't know about those systems, but for PC I can definitely tell you there's quite a lot of Desert Eagle mods. Okay, where is it? Diamond City. Diamond City. Diamonds are forever, forever. Well, so later the Fallout says, I would cry if this channel went away. Oh, don't say that. Well, don't say it and it won't happen, you know what I'm saying? Creeper Lehman says, I'm happy those meanies are blocked. Yeah, we don't stand for it. We don't stand for it. We don't stand for it at all. And the thing is that there are a lot of times when there is someone going ahead and spamming and being mean in the comment section, and it's just for saying dude on multiple accounts, and that's even more pathetic. So I can block people's fake accounts quicker than they can make them, so it's what it is, you know what I'm saying? Okay, what else is there? Yeah, Vindicator Win says, I saw Piper run past. Yep, Piper is my companion in right now. And Anime Gaming says, hello from New Zealand. Hello there, Anime Gaming. How are you? Nice to hear from you. Nice to hear from you. How's New Zealand? Okay. Is it all? Is the weather all right? Is the weather all right? I hope it's okay. Never been to New Zealand. Furthest away I've been from home is Canada. Actually, went to Toronto. Went to New York City as well. That was cool. That was cool. Doing college. One time in college. What else is there? Nick Matthews says Doombase made the best Desert Eagle mod on Xbox. There you go. So if there's one on Xbox you're looking for, there is definitely one there. Right now I'm loading up the creation kit. Loading up the creation kit. And how about we go ahead? Oh, we haven't done this in ages, have we? Let's go ahead and open the Twitter. Let's open the Twitter. When we go in and stream the creation kit builds, we have the Twitter open, so you can send in your selfies of you guys enjoying the live stream. We go ahead and have those open. So let's go ahead and see if we got anything. If we've got something right now, we'll go ahead and share it. Indeed we do. That's fantastic. You can send in your messages and your selfies of you enjoying the live stream to final_render. Repeat, final_render on Twitter. And then we can go ahead and have all of your fantastic messages showed up on screen. Boom! Let's get the share spike right there. We can't accept video because I need to go ahead and check video, you know, and I can't check if they're copyrighted material and stuff on live stream. But images, just fine. So let's go ahead and see what we have got. Let's go ahead and see what we've got. I'll go ahead and pull down the graphic of the share spike right there. We have got Takashi has gone ahead and retweeted the fantastic streaming in 10 minutes spike right there. Let's go and take a look right there. Oh, dear. You see what I mean? You see what I mean? Takashi right there is obviously role-playing as the robot from Diamond City. Oh, what's this here? Harry Hazard right there saying one of, if not the most loudest thing in all gaming. The Vault 3 Vault door. Fallout 3 Vault doors. God, yeah, they were really, really loud in Fallout 3. Really loud. Oh, man. But they were pretty loud in Fallout 4 as well. But not quite as bad as they were in Fallout 3. And Laura Elstrad right here. Laura Elstrad Bello says, come commiserate over a bad hair day and some updating going on as we persevere to continue working on our upper elite Diamond City with final render. Building the mods, decorating Diamond City Part 25. Thank you very much for that, Laura Elstrad. That is fantastic. I know I can always count on you to go ahead and take part in the share spikes. And Chelsea Taylor, of course, Chelsea is always going ahead and tweeting out the fact that the live streams are going on, says, Watch everyone's favorite senpai. Oh, I love you, senpai. Arigatou gozaimashita. I love you. Okay, you are number one. We are number one. Hey! Okay. Oh yeah, he's ill again, isn't he? That's very sad. Okay. And yeah, that's fantastic. So yeah, go ahead and send in your messages to Twitter, and then once we have checked them, we can go ahead and put them up there right now. Dr. Omicron says, did your face cam position change since the past live streams? Yes, it has changed, because as you can see, we've got a different background now, and that's because I rearranged the entire office space to make room for the Vive. And this is the first time we've actually had like a sitting down stream since we got the Vive, so therefore we've got a different background for the sitting down ones. It's alright, I suppose. I missed the acoustic foam in the background though. I think I need to order some more foam and have it over there. Maybe move the lights over there as well. Okay, loading up the old mod there, Laura Elcher says, Namaste, senpai. Arigatou gozaimashita. What's that? And everyone's saying, super cringe. No, Chelsea Taylor says super cringe. There we go. And Mr. Holmes says, fine, can you put the chat back on this since there's no more bullies? Well, tell you the truth, actually. I probably shouldn't have the chat on screen at all. Because when you re-watch these streams, it obviously saves the chat anyway. You know, I always had the little chat box open on the screen because there was nowhere to see the chat. But now there is a way. Later the Fall says, Fallout Miami released a trailer yesterday. I'm excited for that. Oh, is that a mod? Is that a mod right there? I'm gonna look this up. Or is it, you know, an actual leak of a new game which I wasn't aware of? Fallout Miami test gameplay. Oh no, it does look like a mod. I'll have to check that out. I'll have to go ahead and check that out. Okay. Laura just says, I earned that cringe. You don't earn cringe. It's just part of your soul. You just have cringe. You don't earn cringe. Do you? I don't know, actually. If so, I'm definitely owed some cringe. I'm owed cringe, if anything. Alright. So now that's there, I need to go ahead and, what was it I need to do? I need to get my layers, don't I? Yeah, I need to make sure I'm working on the final render layer. Just like that. Make sure I'm working on the final render layer. And also, I go ahead and deactivate the Christmas layer, don't I? Just so I don't accidentally mess with that. There we go. So let's go back and take another look at our light. And you know how it is, people. You know how it is with the decorating stuff, or the building stuff in general. We normally spend like one episode and get almost nothing done. And then the episodes after that we get faster and faster. So this one, it's going to be a lot of back and forth, a lot of oohing and ahhing. But hopefully we can go in and get some good progress. Okay, Later Force says, yes, it's a huge mod. Awesome, I'll have to go ahead and check it out. Okay, Bailey Giles says, can't wait, what about you, Render? Oh yeah, talking about Fallout Miami. Oh, this is the first I've heard of it. So I'll have to go ahead and check out the trailer. At some point, maybe we could do it on stream. Actually, no, let's not do it in case there's any copyrighted material in the trailer or something. But yeah, let's I will go ahead and check that out after stream, maybe. And maybe I'll do a video on it. Who knows? If it looks cool, maybe I'll do like a video on it. Did you guys check out the video I did the other day about Starfield? Because that's a cool project. I'm looking forward to. I'm really looking forward to seeing if Starfield really is what the rumors hoping it is. You know, a lot of the stuff with those rumors which I covered, a lot of it does seem, unfortunately, a lot of it just seems like wishful thinking. You know, it seems like wishful thinking. And I really don't want it to just be wishful thinking. I want it to be genuine, you know? Alright, so we got that right there. Lower that down so it's actually inside the light. Just like that. So now that's inside the light. So the actual lens flare should be lined up. No problem, in theory. So now if I can go ahead and grip the actual light itself. But for some reason it's not letting me select it. It's obviously selecting something else as well. What's the best way to fix this? Probably the best way to fix it is to turn off some of the other layers. If I could turn off some of the other layers, if I can even find my layers tab, that is. That's right there. Turn off some of the other layers. And that should make it a bit easier to go ahead and select the thing. Realistically, I should only have my mod. layer on. You know, just to go ahead and make it a bit easier, you know? Oh, that's a, whatever, might as well. Okay, so, notification here. Quick alert, I am not deleting everything in Diamond City. I am hiding the layers. So therefore, the only stuff that we can see is stuff I have added. Does that make sense? Okay, so don't worry, I haven't just deleted half of Diamond City. But it's still not doing it. Still not doing it. Why is this not letting me select anything? Why do I have a display box open? Guys, Creation Kit may have just done a brain fart. It did have an update not long ago. Try selecting something far away. So I can select that. Or sort of. Don't tell me the freaking Creation Kit is broken while I'm using it. Oh no, I can select stuff. But it's not highlighting stuff when I select it. Oh, I don't know what's going on. The Creation Kit's broken, guys. It's friggin' bugged. Friggin' bugged. Ooh. I don't know. I'm just gonna go ahead and I know. Actually, wait a sec. Is it just being really slow? That could be a possibility. It could just be being really slow. Let's calm down a little bit. I was just about to close it all off and stuff. Dr. Goron says, the info about Starfield does not sound good. I think they should stick to Elder Scrolls and Fallout. Absolutely not. They should not only stick to those two franchises, because one, they'll only get one game like every 10 years or so, if they do that. And also, variety is good. Variety is good. They need to go ahead and do variety and stuff like that. What if it's better? What if it's better? I don't know about you, but I personally don't really want another Elder Scrolls game for a while. Because I played Skyrim so much. I want something new, something refreshing, you know? Obviously, Fallout 4 was very refreshing, because it was the complete opposite of Skyrim. But Skyrim still wasn't that long ago, you know? Starfield, if it is kind of like the Elite Dangerously kind of thing, I want it. Nah, it's not working, okay. Close the Creation Kit again. Very, very sorry about this, guys. I know we've been streaming. The only thing we've done is add like one spotlight. But if the Creation Kit's breaking, the Creation Kit's breaking. You know what I'm saying? It's breaking, it's breaking. Okay. Boot it up again. Oh, yes, please. Thank you. Okay. So while this is going on, let's go ahead and see what else people are saying in the fantastic chat. As soon as I can find it, that is. All my windows are messed up. Boom, here we go. Vindicator says, okay, I'm back. I want to go and get my vest on. Want to go get your vest on? Were you watching this stream naked? I certainly hope not. Chelsea Taylor says, has someone freaked out about hiding things before? Freaked out about hiding things? I don't think I know what you mean then. I don't think I know what you mean right there. Someone freaked out about hiding things. You mean you're freaked out that someone has hid something of yours? Or you have hid something? Oh, you're referring to hiding the layers and stuff like that. Don't worry about it. Hiding the layers is not really a problem. Okay, so Diamond City, put that back on. There we go. Okay, so Gaming Dog 90 says render looks rough. Oh man, it's don't start. I mean, it was very, very rough when it wasn't working at the start of the stream. And you know, my hair was all done, you know, the way it's normally done. But I was just stressing out so much because the stream wasn't starting on time. I'm like, oh god, And then eventually the hair got worse and worse and worse. So eventually I'm just like, oh, forget it. Let's just do that with the hair. Like, sort the hair out. Dave, the hair's a mess. Well, we're just going to roll with it because there's no fixing it. There's no fixing it at all. Ryan Morton says, has anyone been having trouble watching YouTube videos every time the Bethesda ad comes up? No. Not a problem, basically. Okay, Vindicator Win says, I had trousers on and shoes, no top. Why am I telling you this? Oh, I don't know. Maybe you're flirting with me, Vindicator Win. I don't know. Mr. Hum says, final Is this a good idea? Soda in the toilet. What, you mean pouring soda in the toilet? Making a toilet out of soda? Using soda instead of regular, like, toilet water. I don't know, it's very... I don't really understand the question, if I'm completely honest. But it makes me interested. I am curious to know more. And Dr. Rakoon is saying, I hope the leak was fake. Don't hope for things not to happen like that. Hope for good stuff. Hope for good stuff. Otherwise you're not going to get anything decent. Otherwise they'll just re-release Skyrim again. Let's face it, you know, that people are angry at Bethesda because they just keep re-releasing stuff. Well, here's possibly hints that they're making something new and exciting, and people are saying, don't want it. You know what I mean? Let's go ahead and get new stuff. It's always what we need. It's kind of like with this channel. You know, I understand that a lot of people came here with Fallout and stuff like that, but when I do something that's new and people don't watch it, it genuinely upsets me. Because a lot of people don't even give it a chance, you know what I'm saying? So, I know I can trust a lot of you guys in the chat to go ahead and watch no matter what I upload, but there are a lot of people who just don't watch it. They just go, nah. Which is a shame, which is a shame. Dr. Zomboji D9 says, what do you think of the UK sugar tax? And then putting soda price pops up. It's not that much, really, let's face it. You know, it's not that much, really, is it? It's a luxury item. You think I'm quitting on you? Tax isn't getting in the way of me and you. No, sir. Cringe alarm right there for hugging the Dr. Pepper. I'm sure someone will screenshot that, I don't know. Okie dokie, alright, so now it's loaded up. It's loaded up. Really sorry about this, guys, but can I select stuff? Yeah, now I can select stuff. I don't know, guys, I don't know. The creation kit confuses me a lot sometimes. Okay, so. Go ahead and grab those items there. Make sure I grab all of it. See, I didn't grab that light bulb right there. God done it. It can be very hard to select multiple light sources that are occupying the same space. Alright, that's that one. I think that's all of them. Yep, that's all of them. Okay. So let's group these together. I'm going to group these together and I'm going to call them Diamond City Spotlight. Diamond City Spotlight. That's the name of our group. So now, let's get it lined up properly now. We go shear up vertical. Shear up vertical like this. And now line it up so it's kind of in line with that, or as close as we can get. And then move it back a little bit. Is that touching still? That is touching still. Maybe raise it up just a tad like that. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. That's in there now. And now we can finally go ahead and actually start doing some work on this. Gosh darn it, gosh darn it. Don't you hate it when this stuff happens? Alright, so. What else are people saying then? What else are people saying then? Ryan Morton says, will Fallout Miami mod be on Xbox? I don't know. I never heard of it until now. But you know what? If it is, that's awesome. I imagine something like Fallout Miami would have a lot of memory though. So, obviously there is a memory limit on the Xbox mod section. So you might have to delete a lot of stuff to use it, possibly. Hopefully not. Hopefully not. Okay. So now we got that there. Let's go ahead and scroll this back. Oh, we have a notification there. What have we got right there? Kimberly A has donated $10 and say, because it's Monday and you are awesome. Kimberly, Kimberly, Kimberly. Everyone go ahead and chant Kimberly A in the chat for going ahead and donating $10 via Super Chat. That's fantastic. Thanks very much, Kimberly A. Oh, Kimberly A, how are you? Nice to see you, nice to see you. By the way, Kimberly A, I have a question for you. What is your YouTube icon, your profile picture? Because every time I see it, I always think, it always reminds me of the Meatloaf cover for Bad Out of Hell. But I know it's not that because the colours are different. But it reminds me of something like that. What is it? I can't go ahead and check your profile right now. But I am curious. I am curious. Looks like some kind of beast of some kind, like a chimera or a centaur, something like that. Right, so if we could line up these spotlights right there. So yeah, everyone go ahead and chant Kimberly A for going ahead and donating. That's fantastic. Thanks very much, Kimberly. Thank you very much. Alright, so we've got those right there. Got those right there. So now those two lights should shine down, shouldn't they? They should shine down. Shine a light on her. So that's that there. Yep, we can see the two spotlights are there. But they're not moving though, are they? Not moving though. I want them to move. For the light engine, hull. That's what we had, isn't it? We had the spot searchlight. And these are all lights inside the Prydwen. I'm sure there's a very simple way. Something you can just like attach to a light in order to make it rotate. But I don't actually know what that is. Worst case scenario, I go in and fix it at a later date, you know? What I could do, I might be able to like say copy the animation assets from the workshop turrets. You know, the ones that you can build in the settlement mode. And then go ahead and attach them to the lights. Or convert the lights to have the Prydwen light settings. The same settings the Prydwen lights use. That way we'll be able to go ahead and have them rotate. Because I think that would really sell it. That would really sell it if they rotated. Because right now it's just like, yeah, it's just some lights, you know, it's nothing too big. But if they move, it suddenly looks intimidating. You know, it looks like it's a searchlight then, technically, isn't it? Because it's searching for something, isn't it? What do we call the light that's searching? We call it a light search. Ha! You thought I was going to say searchlight. Alright, so we'll have one there as well. And we'll also pop one right there. So if we can go ahead and line up the perimeter with these, that'll be quite a nice addition. And do that there, and pull it up, pull it up, pull it up, wind it up. Wind it up. That's like that Gwen Stefani song, isn't it? What are people saying then? Go ahead and scroll through the chat here. Kimberly A says, it's a manticore. Oh yeah, trying to think what they are. Are they the dogs with the wings? I think so, yeah. Oh, it's also the name of the bacterial virus in Call of Duty Advanced Warfare. Yep, yep, yep. Oh, well, that was an awful one, wasn't it? Oh yeah, who's heard the news that Call of Duty Black Ops 4 won't have a campaign? Like, realistically, it was only a matter of time until that happened. But I'm still quite fascinated by that. Because the Black Ops campaigns were some of the best Call of Duty campaigns, you know. Oh, well, as good as Call of Duty campaigns are, you know, take that or leave it. But yeah, no campaign in a Call of Duty game. Like, I think the reasons they said were that the campaign is one of the most expensive things to make in the entire production, and genuinely, a lot of people don't play them. There are many people. Oh yeah, I forgot we built an elevator and it still doesn't work. We need to get that working. Okay. I'm not doing the elevators today. That'll just be us looking at scripts the entire time and stuff, and trying to work out what's safe to copy and what's not, what's an external asset and what isn't. You know what I mean? We're not trying to fix the elevator today. That'll be very boring, very boring. All right, so we'll have a searchlight there, and also one over here. I suppose that is a nice thing about working with a game which doesn't really render too many polygons as well. Because like these aren't 100% curved. They have little flat bits. So it means I actually have a place to anchor this light to. Which is nice. Very nice indeed. Gives me a nice flat point. Like, actually, realistically speaking, a lot of the models and stuff in Fallout 4, I suppose Fallout 3 and stuff as well, are very low poly and are really not very well detailed at all. But they've got very detailed normal maps. If anyone does 3D modeling, you know what I'm talking about. Normal, or bump maps, you could probably call them as well. And that's what does maybe 90% of the detail on every model in the game. It's very clever. You know, it's a very good way to go ahead and optimize things. It's a lot of effort, but it's a lot of effort to go ahead and create the assets, but, you know, they can afford it. You know, they can afford it. Okay. So, I'm going to put that right there. And do I want one more right there? Yeah, why not? Why not? We'll have one more. There you go. We can have like 3 on each side, can't we? There we go. So, move it a bit, move it a bit, move it a bit. Because technically speaking, I could very easily get rotating spotlights if I went ahead and just used the one from the Automatron, but I know there is some in the base game. Because if I use stuff from Automatron, it means that you have to have the DLC in order to go ahead and use the mod. And you know me, I don't like doing that anymore. There was a time, not long after I started using the creation kit, I'd be like, yeah, you need all the DLC to have this mod. Why? Because the game's old, and if you really like Fallout that much, you've probably got it anyway. It's like, yeah, why don't I just make it without external assets if possible? You know what I mean? Let's just do it. Alright, so got that there. So as you can see, these spotlights look really nice. Really nice indeed. It definitely fills up that creep factor, because we actually haven't added much dystopia into this Diamond City Dystopia mod, have we? But the kind of idea is that we have one place up here which is so nice, and then the lower city is what looks bad, you know? But I think once we add, say, like, much more smoke and stuff to this upper section, it'll look very different. And add much more security, then it will look very snazzy indeed. Let's go and see what's up. RossiBoy04 says, dang, I love the Black Ops campaigns though. Yeah, the Black Ops campaigns are actually pretty good, you know, as far as Call of Duty goes. Like, what was it? Black Ops 3 campaign wasn't that good. You know, that generally wasn't very exciting, you know, but Black Ops 1 was very good. And Black Ops 2 was okay. But stuff in the past was good with the Black Ops 2 campaign. I don't really care for the stuff, you know, in the future. Let's say the future. Like, what was it, 2025? Black Ops 2? I think that's when that's set. God, their technology's wrong, isn't it? Technology's not anywhere near as advanced. And obviously there was a campaign like Infinite Warfare, which loads of people didn't even bother with. So it's like, I don't blame them for not doing any more campaigns. I suppose also that probably means, technically speaking, that the last Call of Duty campaign was Call of Duty World War II. Interesting. Interesting that I had to go full circle for them to decide we're not going to do it anymore. Yeah. Okay, what else is there? Fourth Pixel said, someone should make a game where you live an ordinary life. However, if you look at someone, they collapse. Is that what happens when you walk around Fourth Pixel? Do you just walk down the street and you look at all the ladies and they go, hey, and then they go, oh. Is that what happens to you, Fourth Pixel? Maybe. Vindicator Win says, add some lights shining in the air. Shining in the air? What do you mean? Oh, do you mean like God rays? I think we need to go ahead and actually add God rays as a separate light source. But yeah, that would be nice. We could add some God rays to all the lights and then have like some volumetric fog going through. That would be really pretty. Really pretty. Okay. What else is there? Kimberly A says, Render, any interest in God of War 4? Yeah, I'm actually watching Jacksepticeye play it. Because I've actually played all the God of War games, you know. I've played all of them. I played even the PSP ones. Really like the God of War games. Really good games. And the fourth one, I wouldn't mind it. But I just don't know if I'll play it, you know. Because, I'm going to be honest, guys. I find it very hard to get into new games now. Especially fully priced games. You know, maybe I've been spoiled by PC gaming for too long when everything is much cheaper. But I saw, like, God of War, £45–50. I ain't paying that. Because I can just go onto my PC, onto Steam, and find loads of great games for like a tenner. You know? I got Borderlands the other day. Never played through that. So that's what I'm playing through right now. Oh, and also Welcome to the Game too. Again, both very cheap. But yeah, I think I'll probably will play God of War 4. Just because I love the God of War franchise, you know? Like, as I said, even played the PSP ones. PSP ones are actually really good games. In fact, I'm ready to say they were probably the best games on the PSP, the God of War games. What was it? God of War Ascension, and was it Chains of Olympus? I think that's what it was called. Really good games, really good games. Dr. Omicron says, Call of Duty Ghost first mission was great. Call of Duty Ghost campaign was weird. It had like 3 really good missions right at the start. And so much exciting stuff was happening in every episode, in every mission. It was like, explosions here, guns here, planes here. But I never felt more bored in a Call of Duty campaign. You know, I say this for all the Call of Duty games. In the campaigns, I mean, in regards to the campaigns. Every campaign has good bits. They all have good bits in it. but the campaign as a whole is always kind of like, there's something missing. And I think the thing that's always missing is just some kind of overall substance. You know, like your God of Wars, for example, your Fallouts, your Witchers, you know, there needs to be some substance in there. Like, Black Ops 1 almost got it, but unfortunately the thing which gave it substance was ripped out of Fight Club. You know what I mean? So, it is what it is. R3Z Shark says, creation kit is fun. It can be fun sometimes. It's been causing a bit of trouble today, actually. We've had to close it and reset it multiple times today. So, that's not fun. But it is what it is. Right, go ahead and line this one up here then. Almost got it. Is that about right? Almost. Oop. How's that? There we go. But yeah, I was honestly thinking about streaming some Welcome to the Game after this stream, but I can't do that. It's too grown up. Does that make sense? There's too much stuff I would have to censor, and I can't censor live streams, so not doing that. Because I played the original game on the channel a very long time ago, when it was pretty new. But I really can't stream it. You know, I don't really think it'll do well on the channel, frankly. I don't think it'll do well on the channel. There we go. Almost got it. Pull it forward a little bit. There we go, that's good. Unfortunately, because it's a group, I can't just go ahead and make the axes on the actual center point. The center point is offset, so it's a bit of a nuisance lining things up here, as you can probably tell. Okay, Vindicator Wins says, 10 PM share spike. Is it 10 PM already? Oh, it's 20 past 10. My God. Okay, let's go ahead and get another share spike. Let's go ahead and get going. Normally we do a share spike every hour, don't we? But we're late with our share spike. Boom! Let's get the share spike going. Let's get everything shared on Twitter, Facebook, MySpace, Bebo, Instagram, Pinterest, whatever it is you use. Blogger, you know, Friendster. Back in my day, we used to talk to each other on Friendster. And we was better for it. I suppose at least Friendster didn't have some horrible leak and stuff of people's personal security. Alright, so let's go ahead and share this on Twitter. Boom. We are making some great big spotlights like in Diamond City. Come watch now. Come watch now. Tweet. That is my part of the share spike done. You guys got to go ahead and do the same now. You got to go ahead and share it on MySpace, Bebo, Twitter, Instagram, Pinterest, whatever social media you choose. And then we can go ahead and get as many people watching the stream as possible, which is exactly what we need. And also, who's going to be our next donator? We've had 2 donators so far, and their names are on the board. But first it was Ottoman58 and Kimberly A after that, with the €5 and the $10 donations right there. Who's going to be third on the list? Who's going to be third on the list? That's what I want to know. See if we can go get some more donations in right there. Because these streams are entirely ad-free. And we can't do them if we don't get donations in, basically. That's the way it works. So, let's go ahead and also check our Twitter. Let's go ahead and check our Twitter. See if we've got any fantastic messages right here. Let's go ahead and see what we got there. We have got Mr. Mimi saying, I'm still trying to ring you. That's good to know. Thanks, buddy. And we got a Prophet Z for Viper. Says, go check out my peeps at Little Cams, Jack Valleys, Master Mike 2002, Blaze It, It's Matrix RB, Blacks, and at Final Render, and Alan McKee. Thanks very much for including me in your peeps, buddy. Thank you very much for including me in your peeps. It is happy to know that I am officially a peep. So let's go ahead and see what else we got. We do have some more right here. We got Oscar right here. Oscar Kilpo, obviously very, very keen tweeter of the stream, who says, time to watch Render again. He must be very smart while he builds Diamond City without instructions. He's using his brain. I'm not smart. I've just done it a lot. You know, it's actually not too hard, really. But it does take a lot of practice, the creation kit, because it's very intimidating when you first try it. Because, you know, if you just look at the creation kit, there's lots of buttons and everything, you know, it looks very intimidating. But once you've learned the kind of basics, over time you get better and better at it, you know what I'm saying? So thanks very much for doing that. And of course, some Laura Elstrud went ahead and liked our tweet of us making some great big spotlights, which is fantastic. And also says, lighting equals ambiance. Set in the mood. Let's see if I can go ahead and say that directly into the microphone. Ambiance. Ooh, did that just give you that ASMR tingles right there? There we go. At one point, someone said, "Final render, you sold out." If I sold out, I'd be making ASMR and makeup videos, wouldn't I? Okay. What's there? Vindicator Win says, "Render, speak in an Irish accent, and happy St. George's Day, my British fellow." Speak in an Irish accent? Oh, I don't know. Every time I try to speak in an Irish accent, it eventually just comes out sounding a little bit... You know, it sounds like a kind of weird mix of, like, Northern Ireland and Scotland mixed up together. And neither is correct. You know what I mean? Just see what I mean? It didn't sound Scottish, it didn't sound Irish either. It just sounded weird. I don't know. I'm sure there is, like, some kind of place which sounds like that, you know, like somewhere probably on the border of Scotland or whatever, or on the border of Ireland, but I suck at accents. I suck at accents. I do not know accents. Accents do not know me. I could do a very good English accent. Hello. Cringe alarm right there. Cringe alarm right there. Of course I could do a good English accent. That's what I sound like. Don't you hate it when you hear someone say, "I don't have an accent"? Yes, you do. If you speak, you have an accent. God's sake. There we go, there we go, there we go. So we've got a couple more of the lights in there. Kind of going around the entire place. Again, if we go ahead and make it night time, by go ahead and adjusting the clock right here. Go to make it like, it's like 10:30. And do that. Ooh. Okay, it's terrible weather. Yeah, you can start to see the little pools of light around the city as we build. That's what the game looks like when you try to render it in the creation engine. Doesn't really quite work, does it? Doesn't really quite work. Okay. Put that down right there. There we go. And fix that lighting right there. What else are people saying then? Vindicator Win says, "When you said ambiance, a massive chill went down my spine." Hey! Ambiance. Fantastic stuff. Maybe I should do the whole ASMR thing, you know? Maybe that's my true calling. But, I don't know, man. You know, like, don't get me wrong. I have listened to ASMR videos, okay? And sometimes I have, you know, it has maybe gone, ooh, that's weird. But, God, a lot of it is real cringy, isn't it? A lot of it is real cringy. A lot of it. You know, someone looks directly into the camera and goes, "Hello." It's like, oh, God, don't do that. That's like proper psycho stuff, that is. Staring at me, being so nice, like, "Hello there." Yeah, God, no, stop. Friggin' strange. One thing I do admire about the ASMR stuff, though, they buy good kits. They buy fantastic cameras and lighting and stuff. And obviously great sound recorders. I need a sound recorder, actually. I need like a Zoom or a Tascam. Probably get a Zoom, actually, you know. Probably a bit better in the long run. They tend to be a bit more portable, the Zooms. And you can still record. Oh, but then again, if I'm going to do that, I'll need some way to interface with USB. The Tascams interface with USB? Surely you can get a Zoom, which also interfaces with USB. Because then I can use that as a mixer and upgrade to an XLR microphone as well. If any of you guys don't know, like, microphone tech, you probably have no idea what I'm talking about. It's microphone talk. It's tech talk. What can I say? It's exciting to me. Let's align this one up. For God's sake. Do as I command. There you go. Just like that. Sweet. Okay, what else is there? Ryan Moore says, "Who has played the mobile game Granny?" I haven't played it, but I've seen some footage. I saw Bazamalam play it. And, it's very bizarre. My mind is absolutely blown away at how good some mobile games are getting now. Like, yes, there is still a lot of, you know, like, flappy wheel nonsense and stuff, and tap to watch this ad games and stuff. But there are some games, like, even like Fortnite and Battlegrounds and stuff. They're not anywhere near as good as, like, a PlayStation 2. But they're coming along pretty darn fast. They really are. I'm very impressed at how quickly they are progressing as a platform, you know, mobile games. It is starting to actually attract developers who want to make decent games. But I'm sorry, guys, I'm sorry. You know, controlling a game that isn't just like a random tapping thing on a screen like a tablet, it's friggin' hard. It's not very comfortable to me. Like just the other day, I was trying to play an emulated game because, well, there was an emulated game which happened to turn up on my tablet. I was trying to play it, and man, it's hard. It's hard playing something on tablets like that. Real hard. It certainly wasn't a Nintendo game either. Okay. Let's go ahead and rotate this around like that. And maybe line this up like that. Because yeah, tell you what, there are a lot of games I would like to play on the Switch, but nah, I don't know if I'm going to use it enough. You know, some people have said, have you thought about doing stuff with the Switch? But it's like, you know, it's a lot of money and I don't think I'll play it that much, you know? R3Z Shark says, have you made a mod for Skyrim? I have never made a mod for Skyrim, actually, no. I thought about it at one point. I was going to do a Breeze Home mod. And I thought, you know what? I don't really think it's worth the effort, simply because a lot of people won't even watch the video just because it's Skyrim rather than Fallout. And that's a really weird thing, isn't it? You think people who love Fallout would also love Skyrim, but there are a lot of people who generally do not like Skyrim at all. But like, I like the sci-fi setting. That's why I like Fallout, because it's sci-fi rather than fantasy. Yeah, but it always intrigues me about how, despite how similar games they are in terms of gameplay, just the setting alone makes such a big difference in people's eyes. I love Skyrim. I think it's fantastic. But obviously I put a lot of hours into Skyrim. In fact, I even put a lot of hours into the special edition. Amazingly, I thought I would try it for like 10 minutes and be like, yeah, it's pretty cool, it looks pretty. I've still got a few hundred hours in that. It does run better than the original, I'll put it that way. It does run much better. Okay, almost got it. There we go, that's that right there. How far are we around? We're pretty near the end, actually. We could probably just put like 2, maybe 3 more of these spotlights down. And then we go take another look in game. Do we need to take another look in game, actually, though? Well, we normally do. Oh, and by the way, people, I may have found a problem with the Vive version of Fallout 4. I tried to jump into Far Harbor the other day, and a load of the textures were missing. In fact, 90% of the textures were missing, to the degree where it was unplayable. You couldn't even see the ground, or the walls and stuff. So I'm like, what's up with this then? Did I not put the textures in the correct place? But some people are saying it's an anti-piracy thing. And I'm like, that better not be friggin' true. That better not be true. It better be that I've just put the textures in the wrong place. Because that would make me very angry, frankly. If the VR version, there's no way to play the DLC. Because all the DLC for the workshop mode is fine with the Vive version. You know, like the Wasteland Workshop, the Contraptions one, even the Vault one is fine. Even the Vault-Tec Workshop is fine. So, but Far Harbor, haven't even unlocked Nuka World in the Vive one yet. God, that'll be fun. I'm tempted to start again on the me playing through on the Fallout 4 version on the Vive. Because I want to play it myself, but I don't know if I'm going to carry on the story mode, you know, on the streams. But I don't know. Okay, what else is there? Ryan Morton says, in your VR playthrough of Fallout, which faction will you side with? And will you join the Atom Cats? Well, joining the Atom Cats, there's really no issue with joining the Atom Cats, is there? There's no problems if you do that. But siding with? Well, this is what I was just about to say. Do people actually want to see that carry on? That's something I'm curious about. Because I know it sounds bad, but a lot of people really want to see this done. You know what it is? I could maybe do edited videos of it, of the playthrough. But I don't know, because a lot of people watched it, stuff like this also needs to get done, you know? So let me know. Okay, but in terms of who I'll side with, I don't know. I've never done an Institute run. I've never completed an Institute run, but the save file on my PlayStation 4 version of Fallout 4. That's kind of like halfway through an Institute run, but never sided with the Institute. But from what I played, it wasn't that exciting either. I honestly don't know. I'll probably leave it down to, I'd probably put up a vote. You know, when we got to that crossroad where it was like, you've got to join a faction now, there's nothing else to do besides join a faction, I'll probably put it out to a vote. Ryan Morton says they'd like to see it carry on. Lady of the Forest says rides in VR would be fun. Oh, that's true, yeah, we do need to do the rides in Nuka World. Yeah, we'll do some more, And what else is there? Okay, Mr. Hum says, I live in Maine. Whenever you say something hateful about Far Harbor, I'm offended. Don't be offended by words, dude. You know, don't be offended by words. The only thing I didn't really like... oh yeah, that's it. We completed the lap. The only thing I didn't really like about Far Harbor was the fact that it's just not a very nice place to be. You know, the weather is horrible and stuff like that with the fog. It looks pretty, but it feels wet and horrible, you know, because obviously the whole idea is that something has happened to Far Harbor to where it's in permanent bad weather. The weather is never nice in this fictional version of Far Harbor. Okay, let's go ahead and check this out. Let's go ahead and check this out in game. So I'm just like, ugh. But I really want to see it. Really want to see it. Vindicator Win says, I'm going to go and create my own song through the word ambience after the stream, though. Oh, God, really? Oh, don't do that. Oscar Kiltbow says, you should try the things you want and not what you expect your audience. Well, yeah, that's the thing, though. I did that for like a year, and now the channel's in kind of tatters for doing it. You know, so I'm trying to do stuff which is safer. That's why I did the Starfield video. That's why so much stuff has been on Fallout, you know, because it's safer. Okay. Oh, by the way, oh dear. That's the thumbnail, by the way, as you can see in the background for the Starfield video I did the other day. I think a lot of people didn't notice that the thumbnail had Todd Howard in the background. Okay. Lady Force says, the weather is there, but the story was good. Yeah, I did like the story of Far Harbor. The story was very good. Okay, peasant stick. There we go. Okay, so continue. There we go. Got my peasant stick. I pause the music there for now because this is blaring music as well. There we go. Sound it again. And Monsieur Flamingo says, I dislike the story. Did you really dislike the story? I liked the story in Far Harbor. And R3Z Shark says, you can mix between the two, your own and what the people want. No, but here's the thing though. When it comes to uploading content, I typically upload content once every 2 days, whether if it's a stream or whether if it's an edited video. Because you need to give it time for that bit of content to get views. So I've tried doing daily videos, it didn't work. You know, I did it in January, you know, if anything, people hated it. So you need time for it to get views. So I can't do too many things because then nothing gets views. You know what I mean? What's it? Gaming Dog 90 says Clinger Grenade is coming soon to stick to objects or players in Fortnite. Oh, in Fortnite, yeah. I did play a bunch of Fortnite day before yesterday. Or was it yesterday? Yeah, it's good fun. I'm starting to enjoy it more and more and more. Vindicator Win says Sherry 2 says to Sherry, the weather here is rubbish, too much rain. Oh well, come to England. Okay, Oscar Kilbert says you're way too cool to be safe. You're living on the edge. Thank you. But there is a certain degree of playing the YouTube game though. You know what I mean? Yo, it's William says I thought the story was banging. There's only one bit which I didn't like in the Far Harbor story, and that was the VR section. It was cool, in a way. It was different. I love that it was different, but it went on a bit too long. You know, it's kind of like the Kellogg section in the main story. Went on too long.
Can't believe you actually found that baseball stuff from Mo Cronin.
What?
Must have been a pain in the ass.
No, it wasn't. It was dead easy. Get out of here, you fool. Okay, is my radio on? Oh, freaking get out of here, iRobot. Alright, so we've got the spotlights up there. Yeah, we definitely need, like, beams of light coming off them, you know? Because right now it just looks like a lamp.
You that trader? Up from Quincy? You sell any...
Yeah, it just looks like a lamp, unfortunately. It does look cool, though. It does look cool, I'll give it that. Yeah, it does look cool, but we really need to go ahead and add like that God Ray effect onto it. Just to really sell the effect and make it move. But it doesn't look bad, doesn't look bad. Let's go ahead and take a further look up. Yeah. It does a good job of clearly illustrating. The lens flares look good now as well. The lens flares look good. I like that. I am a fan. I am a fan of that. Let's actually go ahead and get some shots of this place. Because one thing I realised when editing the last video, when we showed off all the building, I didn't record enough just normal footage of stuff. Yeah, I did record a lot up to the start. But I need to record a little bit. Oh man, look at that. Oh, that looks pretty. That looks very pretty indeed. Oh, dude. If we can get the movement going and get the beams of light working, then this will look fantastic. I love it, I love it. There's something about spotlights which look really, really pretty. I don't know what it is. I don't know what it is. Oh man, I love the way this place looks at night. When we actually add all the street lights at the top as well, that'll look really good. We tried it at one point, but it didn't quite work. So let's see. Like another shot like this. I don't know what that giant flare is there. That's something else. We'll have to go ahead and see what that giant lens flare is. Looks really cool whenever there's a bolt of lightning. Looks really cool when there's a bolt of lightning. Hopefully one appears now. Come on, give us a bolt of lightning. There we go. That looked nice. Oh, and another. That's mostly down to the True Storms mod, I'm not going to lie, but hey. Alright, let's quick save it. Get out of here quickly. Get out of here quickly. We've got 20 minutes before we end the stream. 20 minutes before we end the stream, so let's see if we can fix one or two of those little issues we had. And then we can call it quits there. So yeah, look, that's the thumbnail I did for the Starfield video. I don't think a lot of people realise that that freaking Todd Howard was there. Looks pretty. Okay, Vindicator Win says, render, mute your mic, then slowly pan. Why? I don't need to mute the microphone to pan. I don't know. Okay, what else is there? Laura Elshred says too late to the fallout. I kept this secret, but also let the leader of Children of Atom live. Oh, you're talking about Far Harbor right there. Yeah, look at that. Oh, it's gone. Look at that thumbnail. How glorious is that thumbnail? I made my own Starfield title. I got a really nice screenshot. That screenshot is from Elite Dangerous, that one right there. That's why it looks so epic. And we've got Todd Howard in the stars. Makes me laugh. Anyway, makes me laugh. Hopefully it makes you laugh too. Okay. Scroll it down here. Diamond City. Diamond City surplus. Okay, what else are people saying though? What else are people saying then? Okay, R3Z Shark says it gets easier and easier the more you practice on the CK. Oh, definitely, definitely. As I said, it's very intimidating when you first try it. But once you're going to learn the basics and stuff, it becomes much, much easier. Much, much easier. Monsieur Flamingo says, yeah, I'm helping one guy make a mod because he can't run CK. Oh, God. It is very taxing, the CK. Lots of RAM and lots of CPU power is needed. We don't even need lots of RAM now, think about it. But you do need... I'm going to say you need like 16 to run flawlessly. 8, you probably can, but it's tricky. You know what I mean? Vindicator Win says, I've not seen that video yet. It's the video I loaded last, the Starfield video. Go check it out. It's good fun. It's a good video. I recorded a lot of footage for that. I don't think people realise how much I spent recording. But I probably recorded for like 5 hours to get all the footage for that video. And the video's only like 20 minutes long. And even that's too long. Even that's too long. Creeper Limo says, we need more memes. We need more memes. We need more spaghetti. There you go. There's a meme for you. Okay. How about I go ahead and check out the Twitter. Let's go ahead and check the Twitter and see what people have been saying or who's been retweeting and stuff. Boom, here we go. William Bryan has gone ahead and retweeted all the tweets there. Fantastic. And has also hearted them. Arigatou gozaimashita. Thank you very much for doing that, buddy. Obviously, you doing that right there helps get the stream to new people. So, fantastic to know that you are helping keep things going right there. Okay. What else is there? What else is there? Mr. Hum says, okay, gotta go. Okay, no worries, buddy. Hope to see you again soon. I hope we've cheered you up a little bit today, buddy. Hope we cheered you up a little bit. You said you were feeling down. I hope you enjoyed yourself here, buddy. Hope you enjoyed it. Okay, so now that's done. Says we're offline. Are we offline? No, it says we're online here. Says we're online here. Okay. Now that's done. Check this here. We're not offline. We're not offline. I don't know what people are talking about. I don't know. Really don't know what's up with that. I'm going to refresh on my end. Just to make sure everything is okay. Everything seems fine. Says they're frozen. Okay, I'm going to... Okay, so I've just gone ahead and stopped and started the stream again. I had no problems with the stream. I had no problems at all. But there are people in the chat saying it's gone wrong. So there we go. I've started it again. Started it again. You know, hopefully all is okay with it now. Hopefully all is okay with it now. Alrighty. Yeah, people are still saying it's not working. I'm going to go ahead and check it another way. Go ahead and check it this way. So is it working now? Worst case scenario, guys, try refreshing. Because if it ain't working, it ain't working. But there are people in the chat saying it's gone wrong. It should be fine. Should be fine. I don't know what to say. But yeah, it should be coming in okay. According to my settings here, everything is fine, everything is green, everything is good to go. And every time I look back here, everything is good. Okay. I'm just going to carry on for the next 10 minutes or so as if everything is normal. Because some people are saying it's fine, it appears fine on my end. But I did notice there was something not quite right. So let's just go ahead and hope that it was just a temporary thing on YouTube's part. And just kind of carry on with what we were doing. Okay, so how do we get God rays then? Do we just type in like God rays or something? Light spot with God rays. There even is a light here which has God rays. You mean after all that, there was a spotlight which already had God rays attached to it. Okay, so this may be what we want then. This may be what we want. So how about this then? How about we go ahead and rotate this light. See if we can swap the assets from the Pridwin light onto this one. And then we can go ahead and replace all the Pridwin lights with this one. You know what I'm saying? So let's go ahead and give it a name. Let's call it Diamond City. Diamond City light with spotlights. There you go, just like that. So this one has God rays, which means obviously you can see the light beams in the air, you know, when it goes through fog and stuff. Let's try this. And which one of these is the Pridwin one? It's not that one. It's not that one either. I think it's this one here. I might have to ungroup it. Yep, that's fine. God's sake. Don't you hate it when you just try to quickly change something? That one. There we go. Here we go. So what is it that makes this light the light it is? I'm going to pull up the references for each of these. Alright, so light data. Here we go. Alright, so yeah, there are different things here, obviously. Like, there's no end distance cap. So presumably we can set that onto 0. Have that onto 14. It's a different kind of light in general. It's a different kind of light in general. If I edit its base. It's a non-shadow spotlight. What's this? That's a shadow spotlight. That's okay. But if we change this in here to 14, 12,000, and set that to 1, we'll keep the pulse, why not? And pre-wind searchlight lens flare. Pre-wind searchlight lens flare. And now, nothing else. And then apply this. Okay. So now, in theory, we can go ahead, grab this ID. And now we can go ahead and do the search and replace thing, can't we? Do the search and replace thing. And we need to do that one. And what is the name of the original light? If we can go ahead and get the name of the original light, we can go ahead and select all of them at once. And change them all over at once. Because obviously we've laid down like 12 or something. So we can change them all at once doing it this way. Right, selection only, current cell only. That's what we need to do. So this should work. 14. Replaced 14 objects. Okay, so now in theory, all of these lights have God rays. That's good. We're making progress. We are making progress. Turn that on as well. Forget it. We've only got like 10 minutes left. Let's end it by looking in game. I know we'll be going back and forth and stuff like that, but that's really the best way we can go ahead and check it. Like doing lighting and stuff like that is really hard to do in the creation kit in a way. Because doing it in the creation kit, you don't really get a proper sense of it. It's only when you go in game you get a proper sense of what the lighting looks like. So it is lots of back and forth. But we are ending the stream in 10 minutes anyway, so that's really not the end of the world. Okay, let's go. Lady DeForest says, other YouTubers that are streaming had the same problem tonight. That's weird. Oh, okay, so it was a YouTube problem. Okay, I'm fine with that, as long as it wasn't me. Because if something like that happens, I start to panic. And then I start to looking for ways to fix things and stuff like that. But, it's what it is. Okay, so Vindicator Win says, Render and Renderlings, this is to you. Thank you for making so many ordinary moments extraordinary. Thank you, buddy. That's very kind of you to say. I hope you mean extraordinary in a good way, and not like somebody touched my spaghetti is extraordinary, you know? Okay, so we're loading this up now. We should see God rays on all the lights. We should see God rays, which is exactly what we want. Okay, and Brody Potts says, hi, my friend. Hello there, Brody. How are you? You're a little bit late, unfortunately, Brody, because we are about to end it in like 5 minutes or so. But nice to see you nonetheless. But, yeah, that's very kind of you to say. Very kind of you to say, Vindicator Win. Very sweet. You know, I've never made one of these super sledges. I know you can find them on the Super Mutants, but I know you can add some pretty awesome mods to it. I've never really made a melee build in Fallout 4. I know it's pretty OP, the melee builds in Fallout 4. I thought about doing it for the Vive, but really the Vive hitting mechanics, they feel a bit off. You know, it feels more like you're just waving a stick until the thing dies, rather than actually hitting something, you know? Yeah, it just feels like you're waving a stick, and then it instantly gets killed. Valve has opened a new game studio? Really? That's very interesting. That Valve, of all people, have opened a new gaming studio. You think they'll be closing game studios, but no, opening them. Fancy that? I'm very curious to know when we're going to get more stuff from Valve. Obviously, I've been playing a lot of Valve VR stuff. Their VR stuff is fantastic. Because a lot of people are saying, what about Half-Life 3 and stuff? It's like, yeah, I'm going to be honest. Half-Life 2 was overrated. Half-Life 2 was overrated. It was great for its time. And that was a long time ago. Very long time ago. But, what else is there? Yeah, oh dear, that's loud. And there are no God Rays. Why are there no God Rays? I was really hoping for God Rays. Oh, where are they? Maybe we'll go take a closer look. No, there's still no God Rays on those lights. Maybe we need to go ahead and take a look. Actually, something I'm curious about. No, never mind. Maybe we need to go ahead and take a look when it's foggy or something. Let's try this. Try changing the goddamn weather. Boop. Okay, so weather control. Weather control, weather control, weather control. Let's say foggy. Try foggy.
I'm not supposed to talk to people I don't know.
There is a God Ray, but it's...
Good to see you.
Yeah, there are God Rays, it's just, it typically only really shows in the fog. Which is good. That's how light actually behaves. Let's, come back here. Put that harpoon gun away. Oh, it looks very weird in the fog. I think that's for True Storms mod. Not really showing it properly. Yeah, it's really not light in the underside. But maybe if we go ahead and take a look in camera, you know what I mean? So try to ignore that bit. But yeah, so there is a God Ray there, but it's really subtle. Really subtle. If we could go ahead and find whatever factor it is that increases the God Rayness, and you know, I'll put that a little bit so it becomes more obvious. I don't even know if you guys can see it on stream, but it's very, very subtle. But it is indeed there. You can see distinctive beams of light. You can see very distinctive cones of light. So it's getting there. It's getting there. Okay, so really, it's probably time to kill the stream then, I guess, isn't it? Alright, so guys, this has been great fun. This has been great fun. But what else is there? Okay, R3Z Shark says, I'm thinking how to get the elevator working. I've got a few ideas myself, I just need to do them. But it'll be really, really boring to do on live stream. So, here's what it is. But yeah, it's time to go ahead and end the stream then, guys. Alright, so thank you very much for watching this stream, guys. It's been good to go ahead and go back into the creation kit and do some more stuff with that. We've had some fun little chats and stuff. It's been exciting. There's been a lot of technical issues this stream, unfortunately. Hopefully we'll get less of those in the future. And hopefully all will be smooth. You know, hopefully even we don't get the technical issue with this right here. Alright, so thank you very much for watching, guys. It has been awesome, as always. I'm going to go ahead and scroll the Patreon people across. Obviously, Patreon people are very different to people who go ahead and donate directly. People who support the Patreon directly finance for streams, i.e. they pay for the internet and the editing software and stuff like that. So thank you very much to all you guys who support the Patreon regularly. Thank you to all the sponsors, and we had 2 people donate. You know, that's fantastic. It's always good to know that people want to go ahead and donate to keep these streams going. Hopefully we can go ahead and get some more next time. Let me go ahead and very quickly check any final messages on Twitter. William Bryan says, loving the stream at Final Render. Thanks very much, William. That's very, very kind of you to say. Very kind of you to say. I'm glad you enjoyed it, buddy. I'm glad you enjoyed it. I hope you all enjoyed it. Here's what it is. I'll just take some very quick questions before we end it there. Ha IR says, what are your thoughts on Rust Final? We did a poll on Discord and people wanted you to play it. I've already played it on the channel. I already played it on the channel very long time ago. And I stopped doing it for very good reasons. I stopped it because since servers would reset often and people destroy your base, it's almost impossible to go ahead and do a building series on Rust, you know? So yeah, I've already played it, buddy, is the short answer to it. And yeah, alright, so thank you very much for watching, guys. It's time for me to head off now. I'm pretty tired, and I'll see you around. This has been the final render, and you've been the audience. Remember to go and check out all the cool Patreon people down in the description, and also remember to check out the Starfield video that we uploaded 2 days ago now. Really cool video. I put a lot of effort into that video. I hope you go ahead and enjoy it. Make sure you put in the comment, I was watching your last stream, if you go ahead and watch the video after watching this stream. So thanks very much for watching, guys, and I'll see you around. Bye-bye, guys. Bye-bye. Thanks very much for watching. I promise we'll get more done than just a couple spotlights.